off with my Infallible foundation, and this one is 140. I'm hoping this will match my tan nicely, but we'll see. And I'm just going to put that on my tray that I always use to pump foundation on, and I'm going to use the Beauty Blender for that one. Now when I have just a little bit foundation left over on my little plate here, I'll take my foundation brush. This is the F80 from Sigma, and I just like to take this and blend down the neck. I start on the bone, I start on this chin, on this bone here, and I blend it up and then come down. I don't want to take too much down, so this is the best way that I find to do this, rather than using the Beauty Blender, which I think just makes it a little bit harder and not as easy to blend all the way down into the neck. I also like to take the brush and blend around my hairline. Just find that, again, this just does a better job blending into those harder areas. I'm just going to take this NYX Orange Concealer, and I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and put it under the dark circles on each of my eyes. As I'm now looking absolutely fabulous, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender sponge and just blend that into the circles. I'm going to be really patient with this. I'm just going to take my time and wait for the orange to disappear. If you do blend too hard, you'll end up dragging it too far down, and we don't want to do that. Alright, so I'm happy with it how it is now. It's only very faintly there. You can still see the orange, of course. But now I'm going to go in with my concealer anyways and put that over the top, and once that's blended you won't even be able to tell that there is any orange concealer there. I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20. I love the shade a lot better than the NW20 I was using previously. I like to take that on the pointy end of the sponge and just blend that underneath the eyes. I'm going to make the triangle shape underneath my eyes and take this over in the corner here to blend it up along the side of the eye temple area. Taking it on the eyelid as well to use as a bit of a primer, and you will remember that we didn't take any foundation in this area either. Already you can already tell that you cannot see any sign of orange, which is exactly what we want, and I probably look a little bit crazy right now with the orange and the normal eye, but that's okay because we're going to do this one now. Straight away I want to take my AC on Tour palette and my e.l.f. small tapered brush. I want to mix the yellow shade and a little bit of this more blush champagne colour and just lightly tap that underneath the eyes. I'm just going to take a little bit of the concealer in my treble spots. As you would have seen, I have a bit of a treble area on my forehead at the moment, so I'm just going to buff that all over. Because I am going to an event tonight, I do want my foundation to last quite a while. I'm going to leave here at like 3:30, get to the Gold Coast around 4:30, and then the event doesn't actually start until 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then I think it ends at around 8 o'clock-ish. So I do have a bit of a big day and I want to make my foundation last all that time. So we're going to go in with the Nude by Nature and the Nude Fluffy Brush. I do just want to be light-handed. I don't want to go too crazy with this and make my foundation look cakey, because we are going to add quite a few more products still. I'm going to take Chocolate Soleil. This one is just the medium deep matte bronzer shade. I'm going to take that on my small contour by Sigma. I just want the tiniest little bit of this one. If you put too much product on at once, it does go very muddy and we want to avoid that. So I'm just going to put that in my contour area. With my Morphe brush, it's in M141, I'm going to take a little bit of Bahama Mama and just put a little bit of a contour in there. Because we've now based our bronzer down, we want to sharpen it just a little bit with this contour powder. Not too much, I don't want to make it too intense, but with my Custom Z palette, I'm going to always start with Creme Brulee in the large fluffy brush and Latte on the large fluffy brush. I'm actually going to take Velveteen, which is this dark grey blue shade, on my E35, and I'm going to blend that along the crease line. Before I go too much further, I'm going to stop there. I've done just a little bit of blending and created the base work. I now want to go in and do my brows with my brow wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Taking a little bit of moon dust on the same E35 by Sigma and blending that on the outside of the crease. I want to take just a little bit of this black shade on my E25, only just a touch. Just gradually getting a touch more on my brush every time I want to darken it. Start bringing that into the outer edge of the crease as well. So we're going to take this colour here, which is Prom Night, on the flat definer brush, and we're just going to put that all over the lid. Now I want to take my Merry Luminizer on my highlighter brush, and I want to highlight the high points of my face. So I'm going to do the cheekbones, the tip of my nose, just lightly spreading it up on the cupid's bow. The trick that I just learnt is to put the highlighter on first and then go in with the blush, and it just gives it a more seamless look. So the highlight and the blush will blend nicely into the contour and it just looks very seamless. With my inner corner brush, I'm just going to go back in with the highlighter and just put this in the inner corner of the eyelids. I'm going to eyeline the waterline with this nude eyeliner and use my Lancome mascara and the Jordana mascaras. I'm just going to use Pure Hollywood by itself on my lips. All done. So I hope that you really enjoyed this look. I'm going to wear this out to a fashion show tonight and hopefully it holds up okay. I have used pretty much all of my favourite products for this look, and if you enjoyed it as much as I do, please leave us a comment down below and give us a subscription. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you.